So, a tadpole. Nothing to it. It is a real simple design. Just like the sperm whale. There's no intricate digestive system or anything to a sperm whale. It hardly even uses its anus, for God's sake. It pukes up its food that it doesn't actually digest. It's almost like it absorbs what it eats, and that's it. Anything that's indigestible, it pukes up. When they say it shits out, but I mean, I'm just throwing it out there that it is so primitive, like a tadpole, and just like a sperm. See, there's literally nothing to it. It's almost like it has no true evolutionary system. A tadpole, a sperm, and a sperm whale. They're all like the same thing. I'm just throwing this out there. And then the junk, I'm sitting here thinking there's nothing about junk in, why they keep calling this junk inside a sperm whale's head? Okay, I started thinking that has to be something that would make all of the energy production chemicals in a body, like the biosynthesis of it. This would be something like stem cells or something. I mean, that's what I said on that other video. I don't know if I uploaded that one or not, but it'd be like something, it would like, I'm telling you, all right, look, get this. We use it as just like for candles and stuff. Come on, man, we kill these things and use them for nothing. These things are freaking can solve our damn biological science. So I looked up this junk and found out some details. I found out it's adipose tissue, body fat, or simply fat, a loose connective tissue composed mostly of adipocytes. In addition to adipocytes, adipose tissue contains a stromal vascular fraction, SVF, of cells including prediocytes, something like that, fibroblasts, vascular endothelial cells, and a variety of immune cells such as adipose tissue macrophages. Okay? A macrophage. Okay. Adipose tissue is derived from predipocytes. Its main role is to store energy in the form of lipids, although it also cushions and insulates the body. Stores energy in lipids. Fat. How we produce energy. Okay? Now this relates to endocrine. Alright? And that's what I was talking about, how endocrine is something about the secrets of endocrine and the singularity. There's something connection there. Alright? Now get this. Okay? Marrow fat is also known as marrow adipose tissue. MAT is a poorly understood adipose depot that resides in the bone and is interspersed with hermaphroditic cells as well as bony elements. Okay, basically it can emulate, I guess. Okay, the adipocytes and the depot are derived from mesenchymal stem cells, MSC, which can give rise to fat cells, bone cells, and well as other cell types. How ironic is that? How ironic is that? Ectopic fat is a storage of triglycerides in tissue other than adipose tissue that are supposed to contain only small amounts of fat, such as liver, skeletal muscle, heart, and pancreas. This can interfere with cellular functions and hence organ function, and is associated with insulin resistance in type 2 diabetes. Okay, so there's another connection right there to even problems that we have, biological diseases right now, that we can actually use these whales to start understanding how they birth the chemicals in our bodies. Okay, subcutaneous fat. Okay, like all other fat organs, subcutaneous fat is an active part of the endocrine system, secreting the hormones leptin and resistin. Okay, so if we have any kind of hormonal problems, such as our pituitary gland, acromegaly, we can treat acromegaly. Whales. We can use whales and treat acromegaly. I'm just throwing it out there. And just like with the other video where I was talking about Peto's paradox, I think it's Peto's paradox, Peto's, something like that. Basically, the smaller it gets, eventually, over time, it's like it's more susceptible to cancer. But the larger it is, it's like it doesn't have that division of cancer. But the smaller it gets, it's like when it evolved from a whale into a person, throughout that time of getting smaller and smaller and smaller, it developed more of a risk of cancer. And by the time we reach the level we're at now, and small animals, there's a lot of cancer in small animals. But if we go back to the root of it, the giant animal that has all of these magical components of its body that is us, then we can start using it to treat diseases now. You see what I'm saying? Even aging, for God's sakes. I mean, even epicardial fat, EAT, epicardial adipose tissue. That has to do with the heart and metabolism. So this adipose tissue or junk inside a whale's brain or head is not junk. It is the frickin' holy grail. Literally, it's the holy grail of biological science. I mean, think about this. Junk DNA? Are you serious? Junk DNA? There is no such thing as junk DNA. That DNA is important. You start considering it junk DNA, you're just missing out on all the truth that you're wanting, that you keep looking for. You know why we can't find what we're looking for? Because we keep hiding it. Why do we do that?